Welcome back to Sister Circle Live. Our sisters, Syleena and Rashan, recently spent some time with one of gospel music's hottest couples, Warryn and Erica Campbell.
All right, and the people say that they talked about a lot, reality TV and the do's and don'ts of marriage, and much, much more. Let's take a look.
Good morning, everybody. It's Get Up Mornings. I'm Erica Campbell. I'm traveling, I'm working.
And I'm extremely busy. Right here, boom. I mean, this is really hard.
I want us to be blissfully happy, and I feel like we're not there.
How has reality TV changed your lives, and how are you going to make sure it doesn't change this?
You know, that's a good question. I feel like my life is a testimony. So I'm not embarrassed or ashamed of anything that I've been through, because anything that I'm in the process of going through, for me, is an opportunity for God's greatness to show, for Him to fix it, repair it, teach me something, teach us something. So I look at, you know, us doing the show as our opportunity to reflect what really is happening in a lot of homes.
Reality TV ought to be just a public display of what you do privately. Right. You know what I mean? It shouldn't change who you are. You don't change. Some people change for the camera. Somebody, they put on, they dress a little differently. Like, you know, I always wonder, like, why do you have on all the jewelry and the makeup in the bathroom?
You just woke up.
You brush your teeth, you know, that kind of thing. No, I said, just show us how we are and what we do. You know, don't put no extras on it. Now, on the Mary show, you know, towards the end, there was a lot of, how do you feel when she said this? And how do you feel when she said, does that make you angry? I'm going, no.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Are you jealous?
I would have showed you that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Always are you jealous?
But with our show,
we couldn't do it anymore.
You know, we don't have to do that.
It can be argued that the church has traditionally had a tough time tackling sexuality. What is it that you want to impart upon not only the church, but just the world regarding that?
You know, I want people to feel comfortable in the skin that they're in. Stop comparing themselves to other people. You know, God did make us sexual beings. This is not an accident. Right. You know, it's all what He created, the beauty of all of this. And so when we understand that power, but include His greatness in it, it's something that's just a little more elevated than this raunchy version of sex and sexuality that we get. It's not cheap. It's not back alley. It's not backseat of the car. It is royal, it is amazing and beautiful. And when people look at themselves like that, their own bodies, especially when it comes to intimacy with their partners, it changes everything.
I feel like I'm doing something right.
Well, listen.
I feel like you're talking about me.
Listen. Let's not tell everything.
That's great. That's great.
And you guys have been intentional about being transparent in your marriage. Even in like your reality show, The Campbells, you have this thing called check-ins, which is really cool, I think. How has that increased the strength of your marriage?
Okay.
Well, I mean, you know, as men, we can really ignore the feelings of our women. Not necessarily intentionally, but, you know, if it's not important to us, we just feel like it ain't important at all. And so what I've learned to do, just by watching my father and watching him just ignore my mom sometimes. Oh, man, but why you? Well, I'm just saying. Because the generation before us informs us on how we're supposed to do it, you know. And so I watched him do it and said, my mom don't like that. Yeah. And so I told my dad, I said, Dad, why don't you pay a little more attention to this, that, and the other thing, and it worked out for him. So I said, why don't I employ that in my own marriage? Yes. And so I would listen to her, I would check in and say, am I doing something wrong right now? Are you liking what I'm doing right now? Am I not, you know, is this something that I'm missing, you know? Yeah. And that really worked out for us.